Welcome to Sundays with Amber. We're really happy to have you here today. The props you will need for today are 2 blocks, a strap, and a blanket. So the next 5 classes, the next 5 Sundays with Ambers are actually a series, and you can do them individually or you can do them together. All the classes will be focusing on a concept called My Tree, loving kindness, and they will focus on certain parts of the body that basically will rise up the body. Today's practice will be feet. Next Sunday's class will be pelvis. The following will be core, and then chest and shoulders and heart. Neck will be the last of the 5. So that being said, I'm so glad you're here with me today, and I hope that you get what you need. Let's start seated. And place your hands on your knees or your thighs. Draw the shoulders up, back, and down so that the chest is open. And chin parallel to the floor, looking down or closing your eyes. And start to slow your breath down. Feeling it wisp across your nose on the inhale and the exhale. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 5. Continue to breathe really slow and long like this. Begin to bring an awareness to whatever is touching the floor right now or a prop. So your seat, your legs, and your feet. And anything else you may notice that's touching the floor right now. As you notice what parts of your body are touching the floor, begin to imagine roots growing down from these areas of your body, down through your yoga mat or your prop, the floorboards of the room you're in, the foundations of the building you're in, every layer of the earth, rooted into the earth, all the way down to the fiery center of the earth. Just visualizing the roots growing, connected to your body in the fiery center of the earth. 2 deep breaths. Imagining this. Short reading in When Things Fall Apart by Pema Chodron. The most difficult times for many of us are the ones we give ourselves. Yet it's never too late or too early to practice loving kindness. It's as if we had a terminal disease but might live for quite a while. Not knowing how much time we have left, we might begin to think it is important to make friends with ourselves and others in the remaining hours, months, and years. It is said that when we attain enlightenment, let alone feel contentment and joy without seeing who we are and what we do, without seeing our patterns and our habits. This is called My Tree. Developing loving kindness and an unconditional friendship with ourselves. It is said that we can't attain enlightenment, let alone feel contentment and joy, without seeing who we are and what we do. In today's practice, can it be about seeing who we are and what we do with loving kindness? And 1 more deep breath. Open your eyes, bring more awareness to your feet using your thumbs. And take one foot out in front, and from like where the heel is, use your thumbs and kind of just massage down the arch of your foot to the ball mounts of your toes. You're just gonna do it 3 times, maybe the inner arch and then more the middle sole of the foot the second time, and then more to the outer side of the foot on the third time, and just switch sides. So you're bringing the other foot in front, and same thing with both thumbs, from the heel to the ball mounts of the toes, across the inner arch, the middle of the foot, the bottom of the foot, and then the outside. You can kind of notice this one side feels different than the other one foot. It does for me. Okay, and then after that, being close to a wall, bring your feet up against the wall. Okay, so enough that you actually feel that you can kind of push into the wall, right? Your feet, your toes pointing up, pressing the heels into the wall and the ball mounts of your toes into the wall. So more kind of like these areas, so the ball mounts of the toes here, and then the whole heel of your foot is pressing into the wall. And if you need to, if you feel like, wow, you already feel your hamstrings kind of speaking to you, put yourself up on a blanket or a pillow. You prop yourself right up there, and you can do the same thing. Okay, press the feet to the wall, reach your arms up to the sky. As you do this, spread all of your toes and look at your toes. And begin to see if you could bring the big toes toward each other, like there was magnets on each side of the inner big toe, and that they're magnetized toward each other. So your toes start to widen. So widen that way, widen your toes, and imagine there's magnets on the pinky toe side, the outer pinky toe, and then widen that way. Press your heels into the wall, the ball mounts of your big toes, your little toes. Take a deep breath in to maintain that, pressing through the ball mounts of the toes, the heels, widening the toes. One more breath in, reach up through the arms, and a breath out. Right, you'll keep your right foot there, bend your left knee, and bring that foot to your inner right thigh. And keep pressing the right foot forward, take a breath in. And as you exhale, start to hinge forward, keeping your biceps in line with your ears. If it's easy for you, reach out for the wall, touch the wall, kind of press into the wall. As you press the sole of your foot to the wall, press your finger pads, your thumb pads to the wall. Turning your heart towards your right knee, take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Keep working the action of the right foot pushing into the wall. One more. And come up, switch sides. Left foot reaches forward, press into the wall. You might have to inch forward a little bit. You may have pushed yourself away a little bit, so inch closer, get the sole of the left foot to the wall, bend the right knee, bring the foot in. And same thing, press the heel, the ball mounts of all the toes, widen your toes, and allow maybe one of the intentions of this to actually feel like maybe you're widening your foot a little bit. The bones and the muscles of the actual foot. Lift your arms to the sky, take a breath. Hinge at your hips, try to keep the biceps in line with your ears. Maybe you reach out toward the wall. And keep pressing the left heel forward, the ball mounts of the toes, firming the leg. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. It's like when you were counting to the breath earlier, and kind of quality to the breath. Okay, come back up. Right, switch your legs again, bend the left knee, bring it back, but this time you'll open out to the side. And if you have the blanket there, you can rest your foot there. You don't have to. And see how I'm kind of inching closer to the wall so I can really push my right foot to the wall. I have some leverage there, there's some activity in my foot. Always aware of kind of the roots of the foot. Okay, place your right hand either on your shin, or you can grab a block and place it to the inside. Any level will do. For this one, instead of folding over the leg, you're keeping your heart open. To reach your left hand to the sky, take a breath, turn your heart toward the bent knee, and then any amount, fold over the straight leg, keeping the heart open Press your right foot into the wall. Take a breath. One more. Pressing into the wall. On your exhale, draw the navel in and come up with your core stabilized on the way up. Switch sides. So reach the left foot forward, bend the right knee, bring it out. And this side you might have to move closer to the wall. Press the heel to the wall, reach your right arm up, and start to twist your heart towards your right knee, deep breath. Folding over the straight leg, hanging out as you press that foot, continuing to do that into the wall. Deep breath in. Turn your heart, deep breath out. On your exhale, come all the way up, all the way up. You put your props to the side and make your way onto your hands and knees. Okay, so as you come on your hands and knees, spread your fingers. Inhale, reach your chest forward. Exhale, curl your toes under and then round your back through cat shape and then move your hips back towards your heels, the toes curled under. So bringing awareness there. Inhale, come back up, reach your heart forward. Exhale, round your back through that cat shape back to broken toe shape. Opening the bottom of the feet. Last one. Inhale, reach the heart forward. Exhale, round your back and sink back. Stay there for a round of breath. Press your hands down and forward to see if you can kind of magnetize your hips back. Deep breath in and out. Are you rocking to the outside edge of the foot? Do you feel more weight on the pinky toe? Lift up the ball of the big toe. Try to move the heels in. Okay, and then come on up. Bring your knees to the middle of your mat and then turn to the side. Everybody has different leg lengths. So you'll find what works for you to straighten your right leg and place the foot higher on the wall, where you might have to move the knee, the bottom knee forward or back to do that. And really have the leg straight. Give yourself a little time to figure out the alignment of that. Leg is straight. Pressing into the wall so you have a really good leverage. So it's not like a light touch against the wall. You're connected to it. Sweep the top arm overhead as you press the right foot into the wall. Deep breath. Make a big circle with your right arm back and around. And the exhale, do it one more time. Inhale overhead, press your right foot to the wall. Exhale, up and around. And then let's hold this one. So reach the right fingers away from the right foot. Press the right foot to the wall. Turn your heart, maybe look up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Place your hand to the floor. Let's do the other side. Now your right knee, you'll pivot on that one. And depending, you might have to inch closer to the wall on this side or further away. Just take note of that. Okay. So observing your reactions, observing what you're doing, the shape you're putting your body in, and the thoughts that kind of are associated or arising for you. Press your foot to the wall, take a breath. Exhale, sweep the arm all the way back and around. One more, inhale, reach it. Exhale, up and around. Press into the wall and then reach the hand and stay there, reaching in two directions to almost grow longer. Turn your heart to the sky, gaze up, take a breath. Come back down onto your hands and knees. And then grab your two blocks and put them right at the wall on the lowest level. So right up against the wall on the lowest level. You can use books for this too. Same height books. And have the blocks about, let's say about 2 fist distance space in between. Come onto your back and place your feet on the blocks. Okay, so you put your feet right on the blocks as you come all the way down onto your back. Bend your elbows so that the elbows are in line with the shoulder, so they're coming straight down. The upper arm is parallel to the sides of the mat, not at an angle. Right? Puff your chest, press your feet to the wall or to the blocks, press down. Take a breath in, and when you exhale, drop the low ribs, try to bring them down into the body. You might feel your mid back pressing down, and then lift your hips up. Keep lifting the hips up, press your heels down, and start to widen your collarbones, lift your heart, as if you could still lengthen your front lower ribs down into the body, but reach your sternum, your heart towards your chin. Press your feet down, really press your heels down. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Come all the way down onto your back. Come all the way down. Take a moment. Place your left foot at the wall. Cross your right ankle on top. You might have to move back to do that. Hands on your belly or your heart, slowly taking nourishing inhales and exhales. Place your right foot and then switch left ankle. Just breathing. You don't have to push so much here. You hug your knees to your chest, give yourself a squeeze. Roll over to one side. Come up to set up for the last pose. Move your blocks out of the way. Grab your blanket. As you grab your blanket, open it up. Make sure it's kind of folded in a rectangular square shape. Place your blanket up against the wall. You can have 2 blankets to do with this too, or 3 blankets for comfort. Okay, and then move one hip closer to the wall. Lean back. Get your elbows on the floor. Lean back, and you kind of pivot on your elbows so that you can reach your feet up the wall. I always find this is not the most graceful entry, so that's okay if you're experiencing that. Okay? And depending on your comfort level, you might move your bottom closer to the wall or further away. If your knees are bent a lot, go further away from the wall. Okay? And then come all the way down onto your back. It's a great position for the blood to kind of reverse, so the blood starts to flow from the feet to the hips. You can place your hands anywhere. Goalpost your arms is an option. Again, slow your breath down. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 5. Keep breathing long. Repeat silently to yourself. May I be happy. May I be safe. May I be healthy. And may I know love and kindness. Feel free to stay here for as long as you like. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week on Sundays with Amber.